everybody. We're here with the Cooking with Gretchen show is on the road today for the very first time, and we are in Bridgeville in the backyard of my friend Peg Chabala, who is known in these parts as the maker of a very extraordinary pulled pork. And I don't know how to do it myself. I think it takes way too long time and involves charcoal, which I don't normally cook with. So Peg, who sells this to friends, family, graduation parties. We're getting into tailgate season. This delicious pulled pork, she's going to show us start to finish how you do the dish.
This is my new smoker. This is my old smoker, you can tell. So on the bottom will go your charcoal, and I usually use the chimney to start it. Put paper and some of the charcoal, light it, go in the house, and in 15 minutes it's hot, it's ready to go. I put it on the bottom, and then on the next shelf would go your water, your anything, apple cider, apple vinegar, fruit, oranges, lemons, anything you want to put into that water bath. So that goes in there, it gets hot, close it up, and then when you're ready to put the meat on, and that's what I like about this smoker, is I can get to the meat. So the meat then goes right here on these racks. These are the wood chips that you soak in water that actually help to create the smoke, to give flavor to the meat. So this smoker's ready to go. So now we'll make the rub. You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, come on, Gretchen.
Smoke follows beauty. Now, a smoker with lots of smoky heat is obviously the only part of the process. We also need to have a good cut of meat and a really nice rub. And what we have here, Peg, is about 8 pounds of pork butt.
Pork butt.
That she got at Shop and Save in Bridgeville.
Right.
And we're going to make a dry rub. So Peg, you want to do the honors?
Sure. I have 3 tablespoons of coarse salt, 3 tablespoons of cracked pepper, 3 tablespoons of paprika, that gives the meat that color, and then the secret ingredient is the dark brown sugar. It's dark brown sugar. So we just mix it all together to make our rub. And then the fun part is to actually get our hands on that meat and rub it.
And you're putting it on both sides?
Yes, all over.
And now is this going to have to sit with the rub on it?
It usually should sit for two hours max. I mean minimum, all night if you want to. It takes this meat anywhere between 8 to 10 to 12 hours to be on the smoker.
And you're going to have to check it every couple hours, every half hour, just to make sure the heat is up?
Yeah. And I take it off in the evening or at night, about 10, 11, put it down into my refrigerator, and then the next morning get up and finish it in the oven. In the oven.
And you're going to bake it at what temperature?
200, 250.
Okay.
Slow and low. Go to church, come back, the house stinks.
You said that you're also going to want to mop it every once in a while just to keep the meat moist. The mop that you use is basically what? Apple cider vinegar? Apple cider vinegar. This is a cup and a half a cup of water. So you just put it in your pan. This doesn't have to be hot. This is what we're going to use to mop on the meat as it cooks. The next thing we're going to use is a teaspoon of Worcestershire and 2 teaspoons of oil. That helps to stick to the meat. And to that we'll add some pepper and salt, a teaspoon of each. And again, a little cayenne. A little cayenne. I'm into the cayenne. Now, no pulled pork would be pulled pork unless it had a great barbecue sauce on it, right? It has to have a sauce. Have to have a sauce. So you have to have a sauce. So how do you do yours? Okay. We start with 4 tablespoons of butter. Margarine. Low-cal dish, right? Yeah, really. That's about the most fattening thing is that butter. I use a medium onion, chop it up, and I like to saute it. I'm gonna let this sweat. We're gonna let this saute. And then to that, we will add a cup of the dark brown sugar. Again, this seems to be the key ingredient in this whole dish is the dark brown sugar. So I'm gonna go ahead and add it. Is that okay? Yep. Because you're gonna let this cook for a while. You're gonna let this
reduce and saute down all of it. This is a 1 1/3 cup of apple cider vinegar. Let that go. And then our Heinz 1 1/3 cup of ketchup. This is actually a Pittsburgh dish, because everything we have here is from Pittsburgh. And then don't forget the cayenne.
Cayenne.
So you can go ahead and let that just cook for a while.
This will go on the meat after it's been in the oven and it's ready to pull.
That'll be the last step. Once it's pulled and I've cleaned all this meat, I've taken the gristle, any of the fat, there's some connective tissue that's in that meat, and you'll pull that and you'll clean it. You can do the honors.
I'll do the honors and pretend I made it. Wow.
There it is.
Wow. This is done. It looks great.
This is done. We're ready to go.
Not just any bun is going to do.
No. Mancini. I like them because they're small. They hold the sauce. They have a nice crust on the outside, and they're not too big, and it's not too much bread. And it holds the barbecue and the coleslaw, because you can't forget the coleslaw. That's key. And
there we have
Peg's pulled pork.
And now you can go out and do it in your own backyard, I'm sure.
Or
and there you go. Or you can
call me.
Okay.
That's here's to you. But
very good.
Here we go, Steelers.